Now we know the type of planner we would like to create, let's move on to the design of our planner. For our planner, as I constantly state on this show, I'm not an artist. I'm going to draw inspiration from a media lab project from my alma mater, MIT, called the Tesserae, which stands for Tessellated Electromagnetic Space Structures for the Exploration of Reconfigurable Adaptive Environments, which is a mouthful. Basically, a tesserae is a self-assembling space structure composed of hexagons and pentagons, which allow for humans to truly look the part of an interstellar traveler or a space tourist while in space. As a lover of polygons, I want to incorporate the design of the tesserae into my planner. Now, our regular viewers of mLab will know this is the moment when we begin to sketch our design for our project. Just like for our Lion King project, we're going to create a sketch of our Tesserae project using Autodesk Fusion 360. As always, if you prefer an alternative, you can complete the next step in Adobe Illustrator, Rhino, Inkscape, or any other design software. Using Fusion 360 Sketch feature, we're going to create a 2D trace of a tesserae using a few polygon sketching tools, including a circumscribed polygon and an edge polygon. Now, if those words sound really complicated, don't worry. We're here to help you on this journey. Let's start off with creating a base for our tesserae planner by creating a pentagon by selecting Create Sketch and selecting the polygon tool, Circumscribed Polygon, which is a fancy mathematical term for each side of the polygon touches an inner circle of a certain radius. This will allow for us to create a pentagon or a polygon with 5 sides with a radius of 2 inches from the center of our work plane. Next, we want to surround our polygon with hexagons in order to complete the first layer of our tesserae. In order to do so, we will instead be using the edge polygon tool and not the circumscribed polygon tool. Now armed with the edge polygon tool, we can select 2 points or vertices on our pentagon that we would like our hexagon or polygon with 6 sides to touch. And boom! Mission control, we have a perfectly aligned hexagon. Feel free to add additional hexagons depending on how high you would like your planner to be. I'm going to create 2 rows of hexagons in order to sufficiently cover my plant guests in my planner. Because get it? Like a house guest in your house, but the guest is a plant in a planner? Okay, never mind. Now we've created our desired number of hexagons for each side of our pentagon, it's time to finish our sketch and begin the next phase of our planner, creating our CAD model. In order to create our CAD model, we will need to extrude our tesserae sketch into a 3D model for our 3D printer to bring to life. If you're not sick of polygons, pentagons, and hexagons yet, don't worry, we're close to the end. Once we've extruded our individual components, it's time to start assembling our hexagons around our pentagon. In order to form the base of our planner, we need to take a very quick math break, so excuse me for one moment. There's 6 sides in a hexagon, there's 5 sides. Okay, based on my calculations and given the fact our base is a pentagon, we will need to rotate every hexagon along each side of our pentagon by 36 degrees exactly in order to create our first layer of the tesserae, and then 72 degrees and then 108 degrees for the third layer if we decide to build that high. Make sure to use the Align tool in your modified toolbar to ensure your polygons are perfectly aligned, as this tesserae relies on precision, like precise precision. Dr. Katherine Johnson level precision, #hidden figures. Once we've rotated every hexagon along each corresponding side of the polygon, you'll notice we have a number of inverted pentagon-shaped gaps between our hexagon layers. No worries, we can easily fill those in using Fusion's Loft tool, which is like duct tape for CAD models. We simply select the 2 sides we want to fill, go to our Create toolbar, select Loft, and voila, gaps no more. Now, we will continue to use the loft tool in order to fill in the rest of our gaps in our Tesserae. And once we have a CAD model of our Tesserae planner, we can send it to our 3D printer, a Dremel 3D20, which is perfect because guess what's gonna be on board? Spacecraft going to Mars. 3D printers. So on that note, it's very important that we bring our Tesserae planners to life using our 3D printer. In order to print, let's first load our CAD file into 3D slicing software. 3D slicing software, such as Ultimaker's Cura or Dremel's Digilab, is software that will translate our CAD or 3D model into thousands of slices, the 3D slicing and 3D slicing software. Afterwards, the software creates instructions known as G-code for our 3D printer to know exactly what to print for each slice to form our 3D print. Once we have our G-code, I'm going to download it onto my SD card, remove, insert into my Dremel, go through the menu, and